Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you've been doing well. Today I briefly wanted to talk about this Naruto top 99 vote. Now this isn't necessarily anything new. Certainly I don't think it's super old either, but it does play a big role into the SHF for Naruto. So if you haven't already seen, Tamashii Nations recently posted the same picture, not same picture, but the same pose that we've seen for the last several months. Now, they did go a little bit radio silent initially, but I think that was because they were waiting for licensor approval. Back in September with the World Tour of Paris, they showed it again, so that got the ball rolling. Now, we do know, based off of this post right here from 4 days ago, that they will be, talking about it again and showing us who's next in the lineup of the top 99 SHF. So, that begs the question, how are they going to pick a character from the top 99 vote? There's way too many characters to pick from. There's a lot of things that people will want, don't want. How will they make that decision? Now, based off of this picture alone, right, what we've seen posed many times, will they just try to recreate this image? I don't know. I think it would be cool to do that, but there's some issues with that as well. So we've already got characters that have been recently released. We've got characters that are being released, and characters that have already been released way in the past. So those being like Sakura, Sasuke, who were released like in the first wave of the Naruto line's reawakening, Kakashi as well. We've got Obito, who's recently gonna be, he's gonna be releasing like next month. We have an old Itachi, we have an old Lee, we have two Madaras, one old, one new. Kind of new. It was last year's SDCC exclusive, and we have Jiraiya, who was an exclusive as well this year for Anime Expo and technically SDCC. And yeah, I believe out of those, we also have an old Minato as well. So that begs the question, out of all of these, who are they really going to pick to do? And obviously, just looking at the top 10 for now, right, they could easily choose Minato, and I think that would be the obvious choice. However, are they going to do Minato as a regular, in his Hokage outfit, or are they going to do Minato when he's got the Kurama Chakra mode? Who knows, right? I think it would be cool to pair him up with the Premium Bandai Kurama Chakra mode Naruto, but, it's hard to say. Again, they could really be trying to recreate points of this image, and certainly I think it would be cool to have a Rasengan with 99 on it for whatever reason, but yeah, they most certainly could do that. And questionable too, if they do a Minato, they need to hopefully do a soft goods cape here, because I'm sick and tired of the plastic, bro. It's too inconsistent. Just do a soft goods cape. It makes everything so much easier. I'm sorry if that sounds like complaining, but it looks and sounds so much easier than doing broken up pieces of plastic that aren't soft at all, that break a lot easier. You save yourself the trouble and time. That's why you don't hear people complaining about like Mayfix figures with soft goods, because it's reusable for other stuff too. I don't know. That's getting beside the point, but hopefully you get the point there. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree. That's another topic we can have for a video or something. Anywho, moving back into the vote, we have Itachi here, number 2. Arguably, I'd be questioning how they're going to do this one too. As you know, there's many different Akatsuki members, and whoever they do first is a good show of how they're going to do the others, because they all share the same, fashion sense essentially. If they do Itachi, again, I think soft goods is the way to go, because one, you can pose him as you want with soft goods robe when it has bendable wire and stuff like that. And just to say it, Guts and Griffith from Berserk both have soft good capes. Don't see why that's not something that they can do more often. Just pointing that out there. So yeah, I don't know. Those two right there are top contenders, but if they want to kind of break out the box and do something a little bit different than what this image provides, I think that doing or finishing off the legendary signing would be a lot better. We already have Orochimaru coming out this month, actually. I believe within the last week-ish of October, he should be releasing. And then we already have a Jiraiya that's released, but who's to say they won't release another one with like Sage Mode stuff. But right now I think it would be great to finish off that trio. This might sound a little weird, and we're gonna quickly deviate and then get back on track, but if you want to take a look like how they could do Lady Tsunade, right? I know it's about to get weird, but like, all right, she's got a little bit of a bigger bust, right? Just taking a look at how they're doing Yuzuriha, how they're doing Yamato, I think that they can make a good figure for her. Great articulation in the legs, good articulation in the torso, you know, stuff like that. And I mean, the figure would most certainly look great, you know. The faceplates and stuff for the Naruto line have looked really nice, I gotta say. But of course, a couple of them have looked, you know. I think Kid Sasuke's have been a little meh for me, but you know, most of them turn out great. And I think that Lady Tsunade as a figure would be really cool, and especially if you give, I forget what it's called, like the 1000 healings jutsu or whatever, markings, like as replaceable forearm pieces, and neck replacements and face replacements. That would be so cool. And yeah, getting back on track, I don't know, it'd just be something cool to finish off. And she's only like she's in the top 29 or top 30, ranking at 29 with 21,000 or so votes. Definitely think she's worth it. But again, how will they pick? We don't know. But if they're gonna go off this image, I still think that Hinata would be a good option as well, especially if they are pulling different accessories out of what's already here. I would love to see this kind of translucent lion or whatever creature that's called, and her getting a sword too would be really cool. If they do Neji, questionable, because I want to see what they can do with the robes and stuff. You know, it's been kind of rough back and forth with how they handle that. But yeah, again, oh yeah, I forgot, we already have a Gaara too. So again, it's gonna be like, is it re-releases or repaints, reissues, whatever? You know, are they gonna remake the figures? We don't know. Like they did with Jiraiya, he was pretty good. Maybe they could do something a little bit better with him later on. But yeah, he fit in pretty well for most people. Didn't really hear too many complaints beside that. And yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but that's the question I want to leave with you is, do you want them to go based off of this image, or would you like them to pick from the highest point being like top, I don't know, 30 to 1? Because I don't think that they're going to go in a full order here for characters we don't have. I think that they're going to spread it out. Maybe they'll choose the top character and then they'll kind of trickle out and pick different ones. But my leaving grace is that I think that they should do Lady Tsunade, because honestly, she's just a cool character. You already have 2 of the legendary signing. Might as well get it done. But yeah, you guys let me know down in the comments below, who out of the top 99 are you hoping gets made first after Naruto? Also, quick thing to throw in here. Would they do like a Monster Arts type Kurama? He's technically in the image here, but would you guys like to see something like that on the same premise of how Dragon Ball has Porunga and Dende or Great Ape? Would you guys like to see that for the Naruto line with Kurama or one of the other many-tailed beasts in the series, or big creatures in general, like I want to say his name is Gamabunta or something like that, one of the summons that Naruto does, bringing one of the big frogs. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end it there before I start saying a whole bunch of nonsense. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.